Generic greetings and welcome to Lemmings. Today's beverage is a very nostalgic Sunny Delight. Yes, I say Sunny Delight, not Sunny D, because we are going old school with the beverage. So welcome to Lemmings and the Nostalgia series. A very infrequent series these days because, frankly, I've covered most of the older games in the playlist already. Link in the description if you want to check those videos out. Essentially, it gives us the opportunity to look back at older games I generally haven't played in over a decade or more, and that is certainly the case when it comes to Lemmings, and share my thoughts and feelings on it, reminisce a little bit about it, see how it holds up, etc. And often what happens is, well, one of two things. Either someone will say, hey, I didn't know that existed, and here's my take on it, or more often than not, actually, people will say, hey, I remember that, and they'll share their stories with it as well. And it's just a nice thing to don those rose-tinted goggles and reminisce a little bit. So Lemmings, out in 1991 by DMA Design, otherwise known these days as Rockstar North. Yes, the same people continue to bring you GTA, so they took a bit of a change after Lemmings. I think there's multiples in the series. It's unlikely that you've never even heard of it, but if you are of that demographic, essentially it's a puzzle game. You have lemmings that come from a portal that have to get to the exit, and they really don't have any level of self-preservation. They will happily walk into fire and jump off cliffs, and you have to use transformative tools to change lemmings into like a blocking lemming to stop them going one way, or a digging lemming, or one with an umbrella so they slowly fall to the ground, that sort of thing. So the first thing I'm noticing is it says one player on this one. So does that indicate it was two player at one point, or the previous like the different editions? I can't remember playing it any other than single player. Incidentally, actually, Lemmings is one of the three games that I can remember playing on the very first computer owned within the family. It was Lemmings, A10 Tank Hunter or Tank Killer, I can't remember the exact one, and then still one of the best games to this day, SimCity 2000. But yeah, I remember playing Lemmings and enjoying it and struggling with it on, I think even at the time, it was not a very good computer. But anyway, let's just go to first player, one player, and we'll see what we can do here. So it says level 1, just dig. Number of lemmings is 10. 10% need to be saved. And, well, let's start. So we have the portal here on the top left and the exit on the right. And the tools we have are shown in the bottom. And we basically only got the access to a digging lemming. So we change one into a digging lemming. We can change multiple of them into that one. And they start digging. And just sort of chip away at this voxel world, and they're going to dig through the ground and then drop down, and then there we go, they're now heading to the exit here. It says out 10, and it shows the percentage as well. Actually has a timer. I can't ever remember Lemmings having a timer. Obviously it does though. This is the mini map where we can scroll around. Also the music is on, and I can't remember that music either. Have I just filtered it out though? After the many years of not playing, or was it just didn't have it on the PC? I don't know. It might not have had it, because this was when you used to buy games with different versions on different media formats. This was all, I think I had it on, it'll be 3.5-inch floppy disk, and you also probably could get it on CD, which is where you had the most, like, more music on there. And then you would also used to buy it for either DOS or Windows. The machine, I think, ran Windows 3.1, but I had the DOS version of Lemmings. Anyway, I digress. All Lemmings accounted for, which is 100%. We only needed 10. Superb. You rescued every lemming on that level. Can you do it again? No, I don't think I will. Your access code for level 2 is, and it shows you there, so yeah, you got access codes, no save points on this one. So the next one is called Only Floaters Can Survive This. I remember this level. So you got this lemming here, which is like a parasol lemming, and you can click on the lemming and it changes from a walker to this parasol-y one, or it's calling it a floater or umbrella, but basically you do that and then they get this umbrella, and what happens is this just fall all the way safely to the ground. And yeah, let's see. I mean, I know what's going to happen if we don't click on them, but for the sake of science, I'm going to not click on that last lemming and squish. So they just turn into little pixels, into sphere, and then the rest of them are going to disappear into the portal, and that's a 90% success rate. So yeah, that was, and again, another quite easy one. This next one is tailor-made for blockers. Blockers, yes. So they're going to drop down and head to the right by default, but we don't want to do that, because if so, they'll go on the edge and then fall all the way down, and then there's a a sort of big hole there, so they can't go that way. So it's about trying to get the lemmings in the right order. I'm going to have them come down and round and go this way. They might be able to fall from this second ledge, but I don't know. Let's not risk it. It just feels like this is the way forward here. Later on, you'll get access. Obviously, we've only got at the moment access to basically one type of lemming at this stage, but we'll get access to different ones. So this is climbing lemming, I think. That is the parasol lemming, an explosive lemming. That is the blocker. That is it like a paving laying lemming? So it would lay like blocks of pavement, like 45-degree angle upwards. Either it's got bagpipes. That is a punching lemming, which digs through the walls horizontally. We've got the vertical digging one, and then this one here, which I think is a 45-degree, but I can't remember. There's also option to, well, looks like that's to pause the game. And then there's the explosive nuke button, which destroys all of the lemmings on the map. So we're already on to 40%, and let's see how many we can get in the portal. I mean, we don't have to do any more, really. That is it. It would be nice if we could speed the game up. Is this speed up? No, I thought that would have been. Would have been volume up and down maybe back in the day? I'm not sure. Anyway, the lemmings, we've got 20 out, and none. There's no longer any of them falling. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know if there was a narrative introduced at some stage why they're going from a nice, what looks to be quite a lush area with a nice sky and grass into this, well, weird place. And yeah, let's see what happens now. So that is basically game. And what do you do from this point onwards? Well, I can't change these back, but I can say activate nuke. And we do that. And what happens is we get a countdown. And then basically, boom. Reminds me of worms, that as well, and they get destroyed sadly, so we can't save them all in this one. And let's see if we can go for the next one. This is now use miners and climbers. Okay, miners and climbers. So what I'll need is a miner maybe here who's going to dig at an angle, as we can see. So it's digging at a 45-degree angle. Eventually, the lemmings won't be able to, they won't be able to go any further. And we give them the climbing skill, and climbing, and that's a climber, climber, and climber. How do you know the difference? Well, when you mouse over them, it tells you what they do. So we got one. And got two more basically. So yeah, they're climbing up. I think later on you get bits that you can't dig through, so there'll be bits that you can't go through. That comes to mind. Jump through there they go. And I think we'll get 100% off this one. So that's now a climber. So we've used all of the tools available. Again, it's not anything major at this stage, and it's unlikely that within this short look at the game we'll get onto the really more difficult levels. But from memory, they did get quite difficult, but then also, benefit hindsight and all of that. Right, let's go to the next level, which is you need bashes in this time. Okay, we have 50 bashes. So we need to bash through this and this. So there's a basher. There's a basher. So we need, this is where I got the timings thing from. Like, you need to basically get some of them, they don't permanently stay as a basher. So we're going to change them into bashers, and they're going to start bashing through here. Basher, no. Basher. I've got 50 bashers. So I'm not concerned about... actually, wait. Can they bash through the other side? I don't know. So they can go up and over on this one, but I don't want to do that. I want to say bash. And bash through. There we go. And start bashing. The one that's gone up the top... No, start bashing. No. They're going up and over. And they'll probably... There's going to be a pit at the end. There's not a pit at the end. Okay, we're good. So we might get all of them saved. Let's have a quick look. Gonna go back through there. Can't see anything. And over here. They're working their way through. I could tell these guys to bash back through this weird pyramid-y type thing, but there's no point because they're going to come down here, drop down, hit that wall, and then turn around. So yeah, it's pretty much what I remember. Time controls would be nice. And performance is, well, of its day. It's period performance. Alright, fair enough. And would you call this like a crystalline world or an ice one? I like the water type thing that's going down there. I can't remember what the percentage was, but it's going to be another success, isn't it? We're up to 80% now. We'll get 100% surely. I can't imagine that being a bit of a problem. And I mean, we can activate nuke. Activate nuke. What happens if you activate nuke when they're just about going 5, 4, 3, and okay, they're all out. Rescued every lemming. All right. This next one, it's blockers and bombers. Okay. Oh, look at that. Fire. So there's blockers and bombers. So if I just do that, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh, it's going to blow up. And boom. Right, so you have to time it correctly. Okay. I'm going to say 5, 4, 3, 2. I've got it wrong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it wrong again. So the timings are critical. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. Okay. Is it strategically right in the middle of this pillar? If so, that's a good level design. And yeah, it is. It's right in the middle of that pillar. That's the cheat for it. Well, not the cheat. That's how you figure it out. So I don't need to use any blockers, but it did give me the option for it. Why would you need a blocker on this level? Is there a way you could mess it up? Almost certainly. And could I have done... Oh, that was actually the last explosive as well. So that might have been a failure. Okay. But we're going to get another win off it. And the one level I remember failing over and over again was to do with the one that lay this one here, which lays like I call it paving slabs, basically like a bridger type of lemming. Yeah. Anyway, we're up to 68%, and we won't get 100% because we've blown up 5 lemmings, I think. Okay, so another successful level, and let's see what the next one's going to be. Builders will have to help you here. Ah, yes. So these are the builders that I mentioned. I've been calling them like pavers, but anyway, what happens is they'll come from the portal, as per usual, and when do I start building? I think it's a 45-degree angle. So double layer here. We've got 18 lemmings that can lay this. Looks like they can walk back through, which is good. And that was the first one. Easy enough done. The problem with the next one is that it's not easy enough done, because unlike that one, if they fall into this pit, they ain't getting out, are they? No. So you want to start building and building and building and building. And I've got all of the options here really to continue building, and that should be it. So I don't know how high they go with it. So there we go. I think that is pretty much it done. Yeah. I think that's that done. Brilliant. So heading to the portal in this weird pink landscape. And, oh, pink with some, like, bubbly acid type thing there. I wonder if the same is over this side. Yes. This sort of trench here, if they fall in that, you probably could, at this level, spam your way out of it. Just keep putting builders in and they'll just go up and up and up and up. Eventually, you'll get enough out. Yeah. Okay. So, we've managed to get... What have we used so far? We've used climbers, we've used floaters, we've used the explosive ones, blockers, these builders, the ones that hit stuff, and we've done... I think we've used pretty much all the lemmings. This is where it's going to introduce some more. I'm going to go for explosives because, you know, we don't need... We're not going for achievements or anything. Not that there is any in the game, but there they go. Boom. Nice nostalgic lemming confetti. So, we only need a 50%. We got 82. This next one is... level 8, not as complicated as it looks. Okay. Huh. Is that it? I mean, yes. So it's giving us all of this extra bit, and it's giving us 20 of each lemming. But we don't need to bother with anything other than just a blocker. Okay. Should have checked the percentage out to make it easier on ourselves. Just as soon as we hit it, we then go to the next one. I think this is level 8. We'll definitely get to level 10 and see how we feel after that. I mean, the thing is, this game would probably run on a calculator. I mean, if Doom's ran on pretty much everything, I'm sure this can be as well. There's 80%. That'll do me. And, oh, to be fair, we're going to have 98%. Boom! And done. Next one then. As long as you try your best, level 9, release rate 99, number of lemmings is 80, 90% need to be saved. Oh. Oh, okay. So, what I'm going to do is have a digger lemming digging through that, and I want a blocker here because that thing that's spinning is almost certainly, if anyone's coming back, that's a release rate. Yeah, if they're coming back, they're going to hit this one. So we sacrifice one lemming to save multiples that have been turned around. But obviously, it's giving us all of the options here. We could have dug. We could have probably went down, and we could have dug down technically and then paved upwards, I think. And yeah, we would never do anything like that. Right, we'll go for explosive lemmings. Come on. For some reason, the button is uncooperative. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom. Doesn't take out the machine on the left. Okay. We needed 90%. We got 98. Bit more difficult. Level 10. Smile if you love lemmings. Alright. Interesting. I think I can do this with just a digging lemming. Ah, that one's dead. Squish. So we're going to dig. The idea is that we continue dig down to here, and then anything on the right, we go with a blocker, and then they go to that bit. These metal bits, if I remember rightly, can't dig in, but yeah, I'm remembering that rightly. Not sure. Gonna go with... I really want to put an explosive lemming in there. Do they take out their friends? I don't know. They probably do. Anyway, so I've selected the blocker lemming. The first lemming to get to here is getting clicked on. And that's it. Okay, so that should be complete. Easy enough done. Go with explosives. Why not work? No? No? There we go. And what percentage was that? We lost 2 lemmings. Well, one came off the edge and went splat. The other one we've just blown up. We need 50%. Okay, that's fine. Level 11, keep your hair on Mr. Lemming. Number of lemmings 60. 83% need to be saved. Very specific. Oh, what's this? Oh, can we not dig through that? No. They can't dig through that. So, do I need to build? Is the question. Or can I dig down? No, I think I need to build over. Okay. This is the first time the game's presented me with like a challenge of like, actually, what do we do? Or can I blow it up? I could probably blow it up, thinking about it. I just continue building with this. And then eventually I think they'll just stop. But we need to start digging, yeah, further up. And then I'll put a blocker on there. Can we just dig back out and sack the whole mission off? Just abort the whole mission. It is possible, I think. So I'm going to go with a blocker. About here. And then we need to go for more digging up. I think that should do it. And then once they get to the end bit... will they be able to... well, they're going to make it. I don't know if I've made it high enough. Oh, I don't think I've made it high enough. It's going to be close. Yes, they're right. They're over. Okay. I hope they can survive that fall. Let's find out. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. No. No, that didn't work. Right, so that wasn't the solution. The first time the solution had not worked out. Well, I guess we'll blow the rest of them up. The one remaining one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and boom. So we're putting that as a fail, but try again. I have a feeling that we can use explosives to blow a hole in this one, but it's this distance. That's what gets me. That's what I'm thinking now. That if I start with explosives on this side, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe not. That might be a bit better. And no, you can't blow that up either. I mean, I can get 20 of them to scale over. Worked it out. I've worked it out. The arrows indicate the direction that you can dig. So we only need one to get there. Okay, the game has surprised me a little. Because I thought I knew what to do here. So we're going to go with a blocker. We'll go with another climber. And then that'll be a falling one. Oh, hang on, these ones. Okay. It's actually more amusing than I remember. There's the fall. They're going to die, sadly. But there we go. Carving through. Oh, how am I going to get over them, though? Oh, I can easily get through, actually. I just need to have a builder that goes up and over. But we've already used a bit of time. Okay. Alright. Well, we're carving through. And you know what? Can I just change that into a... Yes, I can. I can just blow them up. And here we go. So you can change it from the blocker into the explosive one. And you see this metal tile. Where are you going? Oh, because they're a climber. Right. Yeah, you can change them, and that blew that one up, but it didn't destroy the ground. So we have got some ground that is indestructible. Oh, wow. That's athlete. So it went there, climbed up, and then fell down with a parasol. So it looks like you can have multiple associations. That's something I really can't remember doing back in the day. But they're going to leave, and that's a 91%. We only needed 83. Actually, I say only 83. It's actually quite a high number. Okay, level 12. Patience. Right. So, how am I going to... Can I dig through this? It looks like I can't. I'll try. So, you can. Okay. I want to stop most of the lemmings at the moment. Because basically these lemmings here. I'm going to have to try and get out now. I think we'll be able to get them out. Need to go a bit more. And then stop. 2, 1. No! Oh! Oh! And I went off the edge. Oh! Okay, didn't realise there was a cliff on that side. Right. Okay, it's doable. It's doable. I think that's the way I'm going to attempt that again. And just have them fall down was actually fine. I was going to bridge and move around, but no. What we'll do is we'll try again. We're going to go with a digging lemming. Just the one. Actually, what I'm going to do is block a lemming that one. We're going to go with a digger and a blocker. So there's the 2 blockers. And these 3 can be the paving ones when they fall down to here. So there we go. We're digging upwards. And that will hopefully get us to where we need to be. No. Oh, going the wrong way now. It's not a problem. There we go. That'll do it. Right, just blow up that one. And that should be that completed. Patience. Boom. And then lemmings. Continue on. Other ways of doing it. You could definitely go dig across, blocker, build up, blocker, build up, across, and then parasol someone down. But why would you do that? That's a great thing about the sort of open-ended nature of it. This other stuff, it's just distraction. But that's 93%, and we got that done. Okay, well, that's been a bit of Lemmings. I don't think we'll go any further with that one, because I think it's pretty much as I and maybe yourself remember. A couple of things that surprised me. Didn't realise... Oh, started that one. That's not what I intended. Can we just blow them all up? Yeah, a couple of things I didn't realise was the whole multiple lemming associations. Yeah, I didn't realise that was a thing. Or if I have, I've forgotten. But yeah. Back to the main menu. Okay, yeah, it is the game I remember. It's still actually got a bit of challenge to it. It does make you think. Obviously, these are only the first 12 levels that we've done. I don't know how many are actually in the game. Quite a number, I would imagine. But there's been no main surprises, which is why I haven't really covered this early, because I don't think there would be like a great like eureka moment of remembering something. Okay, yeah. It's a little puzzle game that is getting on to be how many years old? I'm getting old too. That's been Lemmings. Let me know what you think if you played it. Your experiences with it, what you remember of it if you have played it, and well, yeah. I wonder what other versions there are. There will be a Lemmings too, surely, and probably an online version and an MMO and a sports version and other things as well. Anyway, that's been a little look at Lemmings, a nostalgic rose-tinted goggles look at Lemmings. If you have any other older games you would want to see me play, then by all means let me know in the description, in the comments rather, and we'll go from there. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.